Deep black pearl paint, storm gray interior. This is our first 2026 Volkswagen Jetta 1.5T S, the entry-level model with no additional options. Standard out of the box, this is what you're gonna get for the 2026 model year German sedan. Let's check this thing out and see what it's all about. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where we have our first entry-level Jetta S for the 2026 model year behind us here today in deep black pearl, but we have a storm gray interior to help spruce it up a bit. So with that said, this is standard right out of the box. Really, what you're paying for is your prepaid scheduled maintenance and your floor mats. That's it. Everything you see here comes from the factory. So let's see what it's all about for the 2026 model year. Now, per usual, big shout out to Volkswagen Brandon in Florida for letting me take a spin around this 2026 Jetta S. Now, the holidays are coming up and times are hard in the economy. So with you guys supporting us, we want to help out and support you guys. When you come shop with Volkswagen Brandon in Florida and use the coupon code either Ron's Rides or Ron's Rebates with your sales specialist or the sales manager, they will give you $500 off your next Volkswagen Brandon vehicle just by using the coupon code Ron's Rides or Ron's Rebates, so they know that you guys support the channel. We want to give back to you. Now, when it comes to underneath the hood of the 2026 Jetta S, well, we're looking at a front-wheel drive setup with a turbocharged intercooled 16-valve inline-4 engine with an aluminum block and head and direct fuel injection. Now that means 158 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Well, you're looking at 0 to 60 times like 7.1 seconds with a quarter-mile time at 15.5 seconds and a top speed at 126 miles per hour. Now let's mention those dimensions when it comes to the 2026 Jetta S with a wheelbase of 105.7 inches, a length at 186.5 inches, a width at 70.8 inches, and a height at 57.7 inches with the overall curb weight of around 3,100 pounds. Now, what's new for the 2026 model year Jettas? Well, we had a substantial refresh for the 2025 model year, so we get minor packaging tweaks for 2026. Well, all trims will now benefit from rear seatbelt pretensioners. The SE trim now comes with a sunroof as standard equipment, and a top-tier SEL model that will get an 8-speaker premium VW audio system. Now, what you're seeing here today is straight from the factory. Everything you see here on this exterior is going to be standard. All right, no additional options here. So you're seeing a deep black pearl paint that's actually a free paint or included. You will also see the VW logo front and center with the chrome and gloss black insert, functional feed-through on this vertical grille here. Functional feed-through on this side of the vertical grille, where it's a Fox feed-through on this side. I was getting ahead of myself. Now you guys will also see we have the diamond pattern grille here on the lower half with the functional feed-through, aluminum trim, and that nice flaky feel going all the way across when it comes to the front lip and the side blade here with a plastic insert. And then you guys will see with that sporty design element, it's actually a functional feed-through, not just there for style, but for function and airflow. You guys will also see we do have the refresh headlamps as well with the seamless flow with the gloss black insert and chrome insert right into the DRLs between the switchback turn indicators. The high beams and low beams are there that you guys will see illuminated very shortly. With this whole setup, it looks brilliant in deep black pearl and again, standard on this Jetta S. Now again, like the front fascia, the side profile is standard when it comes to its overall classy design. 16-inch alloy wheels, bicolor finish with the VW cap front and center. All right, then you guys will see we do have the deep black pearl when it comes to the side skirts, mirror caps, and door handles with that satin chrome finish on the lower half of the window moldings, B-pillar and C-pillar done in the plastic cladding. We have the shark fin antenna up top as well. Again, keeping it simple, keeping it classy. And the rear profile, again, keeps it fresh from the factory with the VW logo front and center. Jetta, when it comes to the badging right there on the new LED light bar carried over from 2025, wrapping across the width of the vehicle. And then come down to the lower half, you guys will see the reflectors match that same energy with the horizontal look to go with the light bar there. We have the plastic cladding insert there in a deep black pearl that comes in and gives it some sporty flavor and overall depth with the plastic cladding for the rear diffuser, helping protect that paint. Putting it all together, what do you guys think when it comes to the rear profile of the 2026 Jetta S? When we talk about cargo for the Jetta S, we're looking at around 14 cubic feet of space. As you guys can see, super deep with a 40-60 rear folding split. When it comes to the seats, you do have your switches here to fold down the seats. Tons of room. We do have our cargo mat. As I mentioned, that's like our only option. And then once I finagle this rear floor, you guys will see we have a little extra space on the lower half as well underneath the false floor. What do you guys think when it comes to overall cargo of the Jetta S? When it comes to fuel economy, we're looking at 34, 29, 40. That means 34 combined seating highway, 29 for the city, 40 for the highway, and regular fuel can go inside of this Jetta S. Now I wanted to show off the illumination when it comes to the Jetta S for 2026. As you guys can see, we have the switchback turn indicators between bright white and amber for the DRLs right there, with the high beams and low beams in the refresh headlamps. Then you guys will also see in the rear, we have the new tail lamp setup with the nice turn indicators there. Going all the way across, you guys will see the Jetta script, the illumination there. Looks brilliant when it comes to this 2026 model year. Now we have 51 cubic feet of space in this storm gray interior, something nice and just fresh when it comes to the deep black pearl to help complement it in this contrast. So storm gray cloth seats, you guys will see they are just as comfortable as they look. Let's hop inside, and we're stepping over the Jetta monster mats, all right, branded there. You will also see when it comes to the door paneling, well, matches a lot of our moniker here with the injection molded plastic up top, the brushed aluminum bezel with the aluminum door handle, lock controls there with the nice black bezel there, and then storm gray for the complete lower half with soft touches on the door cards and armrests and stitching there as well with our window controls and window mirror controls there as well. And then we do have our trunk release here with our speaker grill down here. Close this up. And you guys will see we have storm gray on the A-pillar and then going up the headliner as well. Soft touches on the dash and stitching there too. You guys will also see our flat bottom steering wheel, VW logo front and center, stitching throughout the steering wheel with the dark trim surround and gloss black insert on this 3-spoke design. We also have a telescopic steering wheel, manual adjust, so we can move this around however we like to. All right, lock it into place. And then you guys will see we do have our driver assistance with high beam light controls there, and then our windshield washer nozzles and wipers when it comes to the controls there on that stalk. Now there's also our radio controls when it comes to volume on this side and our cruise control setup. And then on this side, we do change the radio stations here with our hands-free voice controls and view to change between the 3 different layouts when it comes to our overall display for this instrument cluster. So you guys can see speedo, and then we do have more information on this side where I can use the buttons left and right here, up and down, and select OK to see my oil temperature, or to go on this side here and maybe change to my audio. So then you have your radio and everything there. All right. All good stuff when it comes to customizations. Now, with that said, gloss black bezel here with the 3-bar setup for the HVAC design. Storm gray on the complete lower half here of the dash with your light controls here. All right, low beam lights. Then you will see standard across the board, 8-inch touchscreen when it comes to the MMI software, when it comes to the overall infotainment system. The one you guys know and love for this model, it's all here. It's the same that you guys are used to, and it's graphical user interface is great, its responsiveness is great, its user friendliness is great. It's all here. You guys know the system. Now, the soft touch dash continues over with the stitching, the storm gray inserts all throughout, 3-bar setup for the HVAC with gloss black and aluminum trim. And then you will see glove box right there, tons of space. We do have our climate controls. All right, so we do have our vents here with hazard buttons, but our climate system with this soft touch and slider here. All right, when it comes to our HVAC, this is standard across the board as it was for 2025. Well, it is for 2026 as well. So you have dual zones set up there. Now, we also have our USB-C plugins with extra storage here. We have a nice storm gray central tunnel here with a nice shift boot for our shifter. We can do our manual shifting here, 2-track system. All right, we have neutral, reverse. Reverse will bring up our backup camera. And then you will see we can go into park. Electric parking brakes right here with our start-stop button here and eco drive mode here with the 12-volt plug-in. You're probably wondering how we start the vehicle. Well, we have our key fob here. So we do have the flip-up key for the S model, and you guys will see we do have lock, unlock, trunk release, and the panic button there as well with the VW logo. Flip it up, put it right in, and we're to life. Now, we do have the cup holders here, extra stowage, storm gray for this whole setup, especially the armrest here, lift up, and you have all your space right there. Then we go up to the rearview mirror with that up there, the rear dome lights and the dome light up top, floodlights, all that, puddle lights, SOS buttons, settings, and information. It's all here with your visor there and your light on both the driver and passenger side. So all the creature comforts you got right up front in the cockpit of this Jetta S. And I love the Storm Gray with the nice, aluminum touches, gloss black and everything, giving it a more premium feel when it comes to an entry-level model. Now we have our same Storm Gray interior in the rear, 43 cubic feet of space. Our floor mats, all right, monster mats to help protect our carpet here. Hopping inside, you guys will see that Storm Gray cloth interior, looking brilliant, and it feels just as good as it looks. Now when it comes to the door paneling here, you guys will see we also have the injection molded plastic up top with the aluminum door handle, and then the Storm Gray lower half all throughout with the soft touch armrest as well, window control, speaker grill, and storage there. Inside, super comfortable, and it looks brilliant in this 2026 Jetta S. So now let's break down the sticker of the 2026 Jetta 1.5 TS with deep black pearl exterior and Storm Gray cloth interior with the 8-speed automatic Tiptronic transmission. We start life at $23,995. Now after our non-existent options that I'll explain in just a moment, with our $1,275 destination charge, we're looking at a total price of $25,791. Now let's talk about it, because our deep black pearl exterior paint when it comes to our options is free, included, as I mentioned, Storm Gray cloth interior, free. As I mentioned, you do have the monster mat set up for with the heavy duty trunk liner at $296. That's for your floor mats and your trunk liner, okay? And then your VW Care prepaid scheduled maintenance contract for the maintenance for your vehicle, $225. That's it. Those are your options on this model. Everything else is standard from the box. What you guys see from factory: performance, interior, exterior, technology, convenience, safety, and driver assistance. It's all here. Make sure you guys pause, zoom in, screenshot, do what you need to do to see everything that comes standard here. Even check the link in the description for Volkswagen brand's website link for the full sticker breakdown, like the warranty information at 4 years, 50,000 miles. But with that said, what do you guys think about our first 2026 Jetta S? So at $25,791, what are you guys feeling about our first 2026 Jetta S? This standard model, straight from the factory, doesn't provide the value that you guys love. Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, well, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. But also make sure you guys check the links down in the description below for Volkswagen brand's website link. Their phone number is there as well. Use the coupon code either Ron's Rides or Ron's Rebates, and you guys will get $500 off your next Volkswagen branded vehicle. Now, make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.